Story 1, AITA for telling my parents that I will only support them if they move back to their home country. My parents moved to North America from a developing country when I was 4. My siblings were 2 and 6 months. My dad worked hard to make a life for us and my mom worked hard making sure we didn't waste the opportunities they were providing for us. They also sent money home to help my grandparents. Sometimes to the detriment of our family here. My sisters and are all married with families now. My parents are getting ready to retire and they want us to supply them the way they supported our grandparents. The problem is that we cannot afford to pay for everything here. Even with my parents' savings and my dad's pension, they cannot maintain the lifestyle they have while my dad works. However, with their money and ours combined, they can live like gods back home. We could sell their house, use that money to buy them a villa in a gated community. They could fly back to see us all the time. They could literally live in the top one there instead of scraping by here. The only problem is the grandkids. They want to see them all the time. They think that my sisters and I are exiling them. We are offering them a chance to have great lives in a country with no snow. Where food costs are 14 to 16 those here. Where the health care is actually rated higher than here. We are looking at the next 20 years. When everything is said and done, I offered them the exact same amount they sent their folks. It will buy their groceries every month and that's it. They think I'm being stingy and mean. Varlin says, if they worked all their life, they should have put aside enough to live once retired. This whole ordeal of needing to pay for your parents' retirement is bullshit. NTA. Yongi_SB_shop says, your grandparents didn't have the luxury of being near you and your sisters during your childhood. Your parents did not pay to bring them here and support them here. Why should they expect any different? Molly Woppard says, NTA. They should have invested all that money they sent back home to make sure they were secure in their future, and you should do the same with any money you'd give them. This whole cycle is why they need someone to fund their retirement in the first place. Story 2, AITA for telling my brother girlfriend to F off. We've been battling 120 heat where I live over the last week. My brother and his girlfriend came over to use my pool yesterday. I have 3 children and they are playing in the pool and I see my brother's girlfriend yelling at my kids. I asked her what her problem was and she goes off saying she just paid $1,000 for her hair and she doesn't want my children to jump and splash getting it wet. I told her I paid $100,000 for this pool for my kids to be able to jump and splash it so she can fuck off about her $1,000 hair. She got butthurt and made my brother leave. My wife thinks I could have been nicer, but I cannot imagine some telling my children how to play in their home and in their pool. My brother thinks I was wrong for rubbing my money in her face, but I feel like she started it talking about her $1,000 hair. My brother thinks I was being insensitive, but I said maybe his girlfriend will think twice before talking to other people's kids like that in their own fucking home. Firehorse 100 says, if you're spending $1,000 on your hair, spend $5.99 on a bathing cap. Heather 20202024 says, NTA, why is she sitting by the pool then? Also, what kind of hair costs $1,000? Is it a wig? I'd understand if she had a medical condition and was sensitive maybe? If not and it's just extensions or whatever, then she can move. 101,037,633 says, NTA, beggars can't be choosers. Or, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Both come to mind. Your brother's GF yelled at your kids for being kids. I'd kick her out, just for that. If she's going to whine about her hair, she can do it well away from your property. Thanks for watching, I love you. Follow Reddit Echoes for more.